Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by and checking out what I've been up to with this hobby. This is another horror poster update. First up, not really in any particular order. I'm showing the best right off for me anyway. This is a big deal to me. Is this one sheet here? Definitely one of the Roger Corman posters I've been wanting. To a not so good movie at all, but the one sheet for it is badass, and that is for Demon of Paradise. So got it off the wish list finally, and I like to think I got it for a reasonable deal considering what this usually goes for, and I'm not sure. I think it's one of those posters that doesn't pop up that often. That sounds a bit cliche to say, but for some of these one sheets, it kind of makes you want to believe that. So again, not so good movie, amazing poster for the not so good movie. So that's it. That is the poster of this update for sure. So Demon of Paradise. Glad to score that. That's coming from 1986. And the next one, my friend of mine from the UK hooked me up with. He knew I'd dig this poster, and he's got doubles, so I had to get it off of him, and I'm glad I did. I'm also a fan of the movie. The movie, unfortunately, still does not have a decent DVD, and of course, not a Blu-ray update. I mean, a Blu-ray for it either. But there's a couple of gray market DVDs and bootlegs floating around out there. But that's a shame because it's such a fun, ridiculous popcorn movie. But anyway, I'm rambling. Here it is. Here is a UK video promo for, as you can see, The Uninvited. Ridiculous movie, but in a good, fun way. And I love that artwork. It's just really bright, in your face, vivid sort of kind of way. Here's the tagline: they paid for a holiday of a lifetime with their lives. So I love the movie. It's so ridiculous. I need to watch it again. It's been a while actually. Okay, it's about a cat that's, for some reason I can't remember, is possessed. And while it's possessed, it's growing like this sort of mutant, demonic, rubbery version of itself. And eventually that rubbery-looking mutant literally pops up out of its mouth and starts causing chaos everywhere and everybody on the boat. But anyway, here's the movie. If you've never seen the movie, please check it out. If you like your schlocky B horror, especially from the 80s, who doesn't, then seek this movie out. Even though it's, you know, whether if it happens to be on Amazon Prime, or if you're a physical media collector and you're into collecting horror, then go after the Cheesy Flicks DVD, because that's really the best one for now that's floating around out there. So I recommend it. It's a fun movie. So I don't really know what to compare it to. Not off the top of my head, at least. I would say if you're into creature features from the 80s, then you're gonna like this movie. So that's the UK video promo for that. So thanks, Craig. Proud to have this poster. So you rock, dude. So that is that. Then I'll show these. Why not? I'm going to add these. I already have them out here, so I'm going to add these onto the update. I got another one, like I said. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have one. It's a custom poster, and I have it framed and on the wall. I can't wait to show you guys because I'm a huge fan of that movie ever since it came out. So, but first I'm going to show you these. This is an ad for a movie. I'm not sure if I should add it to my horror collection because is it really... It's Cronenberg, and it's got some scenes that make it, you know, it's body horror scenes for sure in this movie. But is it just one of those weird sort of gross film noir type movies, but done in a Cronenberg style. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me out. It's one of those movies I'm never sure if I should add it into the horror, but it does have its horrific, crazy scenes for sure. Especially the one scene where it looks like this one character is in a giant looking bird cage. And hold on. Guys, stay up there. I'm making a video. You guys stay up there for now. Where's Mom at? Okay. So that's my kids. They're back from school. I'm trying to keep them upstairs because I'm trying to do this video. But anyway, that's Naked Lunch and an ad for. He just threw this in for free because he's cool like that. So anyway, Naked Lunch. I don't know if I should. I need to revisit this movie. I have a feeling it's one of those movies where I would have no problem putting it into the horror collection. And then the next one, I already told him I already have the US video promo. It's one of those video promos I went after when I first started this hobby. But he threw it in anyway, because either he didn't want it or he's just got extra copies. So he just threw it in. The US video promo is pretty much the same poster. This one has a little bit more blue to it, which is pretty cool. And it's got that sort of retro striped banner up top, so that's cool too. But yeah, cool movie. I'm a fan of this movie as well. Cool image. That image freaked me out as a kid too, but in a good way. And it's another one of those sort of alien or some sort of weird entity comes down and pretty much possesses anything electrical and causes it to be deadly. Fun movie. And it has its fair share of tension here and there throughout the movie. So it's a fun little movie. It had a very young Joey Lawrence in it. And then the next one he threw in because he's actually not a fan of the movie. So I really don't know how he got a hold of this. But it's a cool. I like the movie. I actually like the sequels as well. I definitely like the first movie. And that is for Insidious. I'm actually glad he threw this in here because I like the movie and I actually like this poster. It's very simplistic. I kind of want to frame. I don't really, when it comes to posters on my wall, when it comes to newer horror, I don't have any. So I never really gave it that much thought as far as like having the more modern, newer horror on my walls. I've seen posters to newer movies. I've seen them out there that I've seen a few that I really like. Like I like the one sheet to The Ruins. That's a cool poster design. So, but I've just been so focused on collecting anything 80s on down and a few of the 90s that I never thought about going after the newer stuff. But this is cool. Like I said, I love the movie, and I think the overall design for this one is really cool. So I'm glad he threw that in there. I was not expecting an Insidious promo poster, or I don't know. Maybe this is I guess this is it says Facebook.com on the bottom. I don't know. I don't know what type of poster this is. But that's that. And one that I had to get, it's custom. It's been customized to a custom to size 24 by 36, which is a pretty common size. So, and I love the movie. It's one of my favorite creature features from the 90s. Just one of my favorite creature features. Badass movie in my opinion. And that is for Deep Rising. So I had to get that. That is a what it is a storyboard drawing, and it's got little notes and stuff written down on the bottom. I guess after the guy drew it, he sort of made note of which scene this is, and it has number 3 marked down there, and it says Rob Button Productions, Rob Button PRD dot, and then design. I can't read it. It sort of kind of tapers off, but it's one of the storyboard drawings for the movie, and I had to get it. I'm not really a big fan at all of the US theatrical one sheet, so that's why I never went after it. But this right here, I definitely had to get, and that's one of the badass scenes towards the end of the movie too. So that's pretty cool. $10, free shipping. Took a little while to get here. It's a seller, a dude making these from China, so I had to wait. I don't know if it came by boat or what, but I had to wait a couple weeks on it. It's totally worth it. It's $10, free shipping. So, and it's printed on this sort of canvas type material, which I'm personally not a fan of. But once you get it framed, if I'm to be honest, it just looks like it's printed on some sort of paper, but it's actually printed on canvas. It's sort of that same material as what flags are made out of or whatever. But I was fine with that. I mean, it said that in the description what it's going to come in, but I had to have it. Maybe that's why I got it for so cheap, because not everybody likes that material. It was easy to frame. So that's the update, guys. Thanks for stopping by and checking out what I've been up to, and hope you enjoy the update. Later.